Hi, this is Saranya, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science from Dr. S.N.S. Rajlakshmi College of Arts and Science. Today, in this lecture series, we are going to see the topic compilation process in C. It's in Unit 1, Introduction about C programming. First, the compilation means it's none other than first we are developing one source code program in C, so that we are going to convert it into computer known language. That it's none other than object code we are going to converting. Computer known one and only language is none other than binary values, zeros and ones. So in that way we are going to convert it. It is done with the help of compiler. So we are using compiler nowadays, Dev C++, Turbo C++, likewise GCC compiler. So many compilers are there. The compilers checks the source code for the syntactical errors or else we used to call as a structural error. If the source code is error free, then it generates the object code. Suppose error free இருந்துச்சு அப்படின்னா we are going to generate the object code. Source code வந்து we are going to convert and as well as generating the object code with the help of compiler. Now let us see the flowchart for compilation. First we are going to design a C program code. Then we are going to save that particular program as hello.c. Extension for C programming is none other than .c. So after that we are going to pre-process it. Pre-processor means we are going to check over the quantity of that particular code. After check over the particular quantity, whether any syntactical error or some grammatical errors are available or not, that we are going to check over, and after that we are going to expand that particular source code as hello.i. After expanding the source code, let's move on to compiler check. Compiler, we are going to convert that particular source code. If it's suppose error free code, it's going to compile it into object code. It's none other than assembly code. We are going to convert it low level code, that we are going to save it as hello.s. Finally assembler going to process it. After that assembler helps to convert that particular source code into object code. After check over the error free as well as the assembler code, and then finally assembler going to convert that into object code, that we are going to save it as hello.obj. Then finally we are going to transfer it into linker. So the linker going to execute that particular code, so that we are going to save it as hello.exe. Then the linker going to process the executable code. The execution process move on to loader. So the processing time progress with the help of loader. Finally executing that particular C programming code. So that execution process we are going to use alt plus F9 for check over the errors. Finally at last we are going to execute the code with the help of Ctrl plus F9 shortcut key. So successfully the developed code is start executing. So let us recap the process of compilation flowchart. First we are going to design a C programming code. So simple code, after designing the simple code, it's move on to preprocessor. Preprocessor is none other than we are going to check over the missing values, or else we are going to check over the inconsistencies in your code, or else if you have any structural or syntactical errors or some grammatical mistakes are available. In order to determine the quality of that particular code, we are going to pre-process it. After that we are going to expand that particular code. After that compiler, it's move on to compiler. After check over the error free, then move on to compiler going to make it as a low level code. That low level code is processed with the help of assembler. So the assembler going to process it into object code. Object code converted in move on to linker as well as start loading for execution. Let's move on to loader. Finally, execution process starts executing, or else we used to run that particular code successfully. This is a compilation process in C programming. With the help of compiler only, we are going to process this workflow. Hope you all understand clearly about the compilation concepts. Thank you for your patient listening. Thank you.